Alright, everyone. This is Tainted Grail. I'm gonna let the intro music play because it's a banger, so. Alright, we're gonna jump into this because I actually remembered that place a little bit more later on. It won't play all of it, so maybe on another video, if you want, I can go through and play all of it. We're playing with a slightly different setup here. I got another monitor that's right here that I actually have webcam on.
The all-consuming Red Death. 600 years ago, King Arthur led the Great Escape from the homelands, where our kingdoms were ravaged by the plague. Leading people to Avalon, he started the Age of Conquest and took the island from the Four Dwellers. Using the mysterious powers of Menhirs, together with Merlin, they cleansed the land of the Weirdness, a primordial force of chaos and possibility. But now, long after the death of the king, Camelot is in shambles as Avalon fractures into chaos. Old legends are gone, and the Weirdness is creeping back into our lands. The bleeding heart of the plague has started beating once more, and the Red Death has returned. Rulers of the island asylum, an order of the Red Priests, are desperate to stop it by any means necessary. Rotting in one of their cells is a stranger who might bring a spark of change to this cursed island stuck in everlasting autumn.
Alright, we're gonna have to tweak a couple things. I got a new timer because I bought a new keyboard. Like I said, I've been doing some stuff. So hopefully we can, hey, cool. I haven't had an excuse to use it, so we're doing that now. Also, might try propping up this arm. I end up gashing it at work, so that's been a whole fun thing. It's not as bad as it looked originally, now that we're a few days old. Subtitles will keep the dialogue. Font, medium. Dialogue auto advance on, of course. I definitely prefer the first person. This game actually just released. I want to say it was last Friday. I'm recording this on Tuesday. So, yeah, I'll keep the aim set low. We are playing on a controller. I have my coffee table propped up. That way the camera's at least at a decent position. I'm hoping my audio's looking pretty good. I at least have another monitor here, so now I can pull up OBS. I can actually monitor a lot of this stuff. I'm hoping and I'm praying. I'm also rocking some new software. We'll see. But hey, at least I got a decent timer so I can eyeball that now. I don't know if it makes noise or vibrate. I don't know if this keyboard has any speakers on it. I don't know. We're in for a treat. We'll find out. Yep, we're gonna apply these. So, I have played this before. Yeah, we're gonna go female. If you ain't jacked, are you even trying? Dost thou even hoist? Actually, realistically, I should probably go to the gym, but I don't know. This is not nice looking, but I got a nice gash there, which it looks smaller on camera. But this flap of flesh here was actually up. I think I've actually managed to get it to heal. Cool new medical tech that I discovered that I didn't know existed. It's called a Prisma Matrix. Kind of told the ER doctor that I didn't like needles. So they decided that, well, hey, we have this cool thing and we need an excuse to use it. And because you don't like needles, boom. faces. Some of these faces do not look good. Maybe we'll go with default. I don't know if I want to go with green eyes. That's a little too bright on the blue. We'll go slightly lighter there. Gotta get my way through the character creation. Figure go about 30 minutes here. Really debating on whether or not I go to the gym, because I feel it. I need to go. That should be good. What do we got for hair? We ain't black enough for that. I have a feeling this is probably gonna be what I go with there. I don't know. Whatever I choose, it is going to be wrong, and whoever watches this will probably give me hell about it. So, we're just gonna go with it. Although, this is literally a character that you run into, like, right at the beginning of the game. Because I actually had the, I ordered the collector's edition of this. Because I ended up picking up this game, because I seen, early review type thing a few months ago. So, I've technically played a chunk of it. So, I do know a thing or two, which is going to be really entertaining, because there's a bit of a slog to this game, because it's not exactly nice. I think that might have to be it. That's probably going to have to be the look right there. Although I prefer, like, that long. Because the build that we're going to go for, kind of need a slightly more vicious look to pull off. Hair. Hair is always the bane of my existence. It will always be the bane of my existence. Yep, that looks about right. No facial tattoos. However, paint myself up like the tribals. I think it's this one I went with last time. Red's just a little too on the nose. Purple's a little Conan-y. Blue feels like way too much God of War. I wish we had slightly more body art. Then again, a lot of these tattoos look like they're done all in one setting, and like, ugh. I mean, I'm not exactly unfamiliar with ink. But that's a lot of stabby, and this is primitive tattooing. Yeesh. Yeah, technology, let's use it. Switching between controller and mouse is always fun. Right. Those who know, know. We're not a veteran. We're not an explorer. So that means we're an adventurer, right? This is how we die. Because I don't think we can adjust difficulty after we...
Rise and shine.
Yeah.
Rise and shine. Yes, it's me again. And I hope this time you'll cooperate. Without me needing to repeatedly hit you in the face, eh?
Okay, so anyone who has played an Elder Scrolls game or something of that nature will be familiar with this kind of setup. Although he has now threatened to hit me in the face. And I got to remember what my buttons are here. I guess I'm shackled. 7 commandments. There are some things that are really great that a lot of people are not showing on YouTube.
Look, we just have to get this over and done with. Unless you want a visit from someone upstairs. And trust me, you don't. Just like before, no food until we're done here. And the moment you start getting on my nerves, we're going back to my tried and tested fists. So, tell me, what were you doing in the forest when the Red Shields caught you?
So, we get bonus stats over yonder way. And I think I actually managed to place my face where it ain't in the way of anything. Victory is Zims. Victory is Zims. So, if we go, I was on my way to enlist in the army. We get one-handed, two-handed, blocking, heavy armor, all that. Hunting. I was avoiding city guard, trying to sell some goods. Proceed to insert schedule 1. I'm not that good at video editing, so I can't clip that in there. I mean, I probably could figure it out, but today is not that day. I was seeking an ancient site of worship. Religion like this, that's how you get burned, kids. If I stay silent, I get nothing. AKA the naked murder hobo. I kind of don't mind the enlisting in the army thing.
Army, huh? If I were in charge, I wouldn't even consider letting you join the ranks. I'd rather feed you to the dogs. Less waste. And you were planning to enlist with...
Okay. So, if you go infantry, you get bonus one-handed. I do one-handed. That's going to be part of my build here. But it's going to be spell one-handed because that's what I like to do. Blocking pretty cool. Heavy armor pretty alright. I think I want battle... No, it was healers. So I got a blood transfusion. I had like dual blood transfusion, which is awesome. I rather enjoy it. Spells in this game are kind of hit or miss in my humble opinion. Like, they're cool. Don't get me wrong. They're really cool. I really gotta get a move on because we're burning a lot of daylight here. If this is gonna be a 30-minute video. I might just make this an hour for shits and giggles. Well, 30 minutes is probably where we need to be. So we're going to go... We're gonna go healers, because I also want alchemy and my magic to take a buff. And I also
So
like
that's why I keep punching you, yet you look suspiciously healthy. We'll make more of a challenge for you soon enough. Okay, that was easier than I expected. Now, unfortunately, we'll have to stop.
Never gets old.
I've always found it puzzling that these people won't bathe. You, I understand. You're literally rotting in this damned cell. But them? There's just no excuse for the stench. There they are. Finally. I know. You've a million questions. But they'll have to wait. One of these keys will open your cell. When you get out, head left. I'll scout ahead.
So, I know this is a Let's Play, but there's a dialogue option with him that's really short, and we're going to use it. Broken arrow. Yep, Skyrim logic. Also, I am the plague. Yeah, I don't think that's the same hairstyle that I went with last time. And I don't have access to my old character, so I can't even look either, which kind of sucks. I think I go shorter hair. That's part of my issue. Anywho, I don't want the mead. I kind of want this. And then my left hand. I love how it just throws it out there. Just the whoa. Probably should not move my hand like that. That pulled. That hurt. Mistakes were made. Do not do what I do, children. For I am a failure. There you go. When your hair is just a mess, you just hide it. And you just run around in your underwear like the murder hobo you are. And then we got wraps. It took me forever to find a cape last time. I didn't even beat the little tutorial thing that we had. Like, this is a tutorial. I didn't beat the Act 1 or even get into Act 2. This is dark as hell. Let's see, can we... I don't think the game gave me an option to turn up brightness. Yeah, I don't know if I can turn up the brightness at all. We're gonna have to see about that. Opacity, that's not helpful. It's fine. It's fine. We'll make it work. Right, gang? Yep, I'm not finding it. Oh. Okay. Okay. That was a little, yeah. So, this is the beautiful, Liliana in the Chamber of Ecstasy. Yeah, it is glorified smut. We'll just, if you want to read it. Oh, my face is in the way. We can fix this for a minute. We can fix this. We'll just slide that over there. And, oops. We're having all sorts of technical difficulties, aren't we? There, and now I have to refix my face. Because, I let you guys be degenerates. Unlike the rest of YouTube. Unlike the rest of YouTube. We'll go ahead and take that. There's a menace here. The game really does seem a lot darker here. Okay, I want that. Don't give me the opportunity to have smut and not take it. Come on now. I must go and share with the sex pests out in life. Alright, so cooking book. I did that. Yoink the stuff. Tutorial stuff. Gotta love it. Do need to readjust a couple things. My OBS here. Hopefully. There we go. I'm really hoping that doesn't show up on recording. So, for those of you who don't know, when you get a recipe book, just because you have it doesn't mean shit. You actually have to go in here and read it. And also consume that, because now my HP goes up permanently. there is a lot of recipes in this game. So what we're going to do is we're just going to craft a mini. Because I just need food. And we'll level up all my other stuff as we go along. There we go, some mashed potatoes. So what you can do is you can actually adjust the amount of ingredients you're putting in, and that will force a better outcome. So there's actually a quality system in the game too. I can't take that. Oh god, that is just so dark. Like, it's not even easy for me to see either. 7 commandments. Yeah, this is probably the most boring intro to a really cool game there is. It had to be under, like, display, wouldn't it? Motion blur. Turn that off. Why that change? There it is, brightness. Yeah, that's darker. That's brighter. It's a little washed out. But at least you found it. How about that? Is that a good compromise? Okay, so it looks normal for you guys. It looks washed out for me. It's like, it's night and day different. It's right. But hey, I'll take it if it means that you guys can see. I don't recall that one opening last time. There's a pail. I will take the health potion. And I want to see if I can get lucky enough. Huh! That's new. I don't recall that being there. So it had my name, age unknown. I'm like 10,000, so there you go. There's my name. Red Death Stage 2. Interesting. Female King's Road, severe skin lesions, strict protective measures must be enforced, yada yada. Yeah, this is a monastery type. Yeah. Basically, there's a illness that is magical in nature that is horrendous. Ethan's gone. Ethan is dead. I will take the double snare. Don't really want to pick that lock. Lock seems to be broken. There is a way to get in there. I have discovered that before. Heart's new. Well, meat sitting in the gutter. There's new. 7 commandments. To anyone who finds this note, you need to run before they start your treatment. And it makes you realize you need to gnaw your own legs off. I promise that you are not sick. And even if you are, they will not cure you. Save yourself as I did. I stole a small glass jar when they weren't looking. Broke it into shards and swallowed them all. Soon I'll be free. There's enough shards there. I mean, through the river, not across it. I mean, Don't eat them. Of all the ways to go, that is not. Do not eat the broken glass, children. This is how you end up with the ultimate stomach ulcers. Take the arrow. Guard's key. There's undead that pop out there. Wasn't there like a sword in here? I'm really hoping there was a sword. There's all sorts of fun things to take here. Loot everything. Be the murder hobo. Be the murder hobo I know you all can be. Ah, got it. My dear Ifir, I finally arrived on the island asylum and I have received my preliminary medical examination. Father Vaughan said that my symptoms point to the very early stages of the Red Death, and that I did very well to come here on my own will. Oh, sweet Christ. Oh, sweet Christ. He promised to do everything in his power to help me and to make sure our son, I write son because I can feel the truth of that with each heartbeat, your fear, is born healthy. Alright? I know you had doubts about me coming here, but I really am of good cheer. I will keep you up to date on my progress. I hope to see you soon. I love you and miss you very much. Forever yours, Katrin. So, pregnant woman came, checked yourself into the murder hobo island. Well, kids, she's dead now. Don't ask questions. P.S. I'm thinking of the name Lilwyn. How do you like it? I don't think he was ever born, so... Yeah, he's dead now. Okay.
Do you see what a miracle I am? Healed. Healed. I am no longer sick.
What happened to
The
you?
depths, filled with the weirdness. Oh, and a chamber. It was rather dreadful, I must admit. They left me here for some time. I can't quite remember. I felt everything within me turn inside out, then settle back into place once more. I thought I was dying, but now all is well. The worst is behind me.
Can I help you somehow? I know the answer is no, but I'd like to
You
try.
don't need to help me. The Red Priests already did. They cured me. Thanks to them, I feel just fine now. I hope the same fate awaits you and you'll no longer suffer.
There's some glass in the other room. Just don't do what the other guy did with it.
Have a nice day, kind lady. You do have broken glass.
Drip, drip, drip. Do you hear it? Soon the king will return. I told the priests. They laughed. But they'll soon see for themselves. Drip,
This is
drip,
true.
drip.
They will see.
The storm is gathering.
What are you talking about, my madman?
At last, the age of resurrections shall end, and then the once and future king will return.
I cannot wait to behold his radiance, drip after drip. With each drop, it gets closer and closer.
I don't think this is gonna help you, but you're free
None
to
of
go.
us are free. We are all bound, all bound. And to go? No. I don't want to. I found my place to await the king. You can go if you want, but you won't get far. We are all bound, all bound.
So I'ma go, but like I told the one chick, there's glass on that other cell. Don't do what the guy who lived in it previously did. That's all I'm asking.
Drip after drip. Closer and closer.
Who am I kidding? You're the type to stand up and just start bashing your brain into the fucking wall. Just da-dong, da-dong, da-dong. Okay, so that's that way, that way. That's a way to do some stuff. Yeah, I have spell equipped. I'm not blocking.
Be on guard. Purge the unclean!
Bitch, I played Dark Souls.
I'm not afraid to suffer!
Should be. You are suffering my bink. To be fair, the first time I did that, I didn't really know about the dodge, and I tried to use my actual controller software shit, which a lot of games require that I use. I had no dodge capabilities, no sprinting capabilities. Oh god, this game was difficult the first time I played it. But that time was pretty good. Oh, hey, yeah. Remember I told you that you could get into all this? If I remember right, it's this way. This way. Yoink. And there are things in this tutorial area I didn't discover last time that I apparently just right overed. Pail. More 7 commandments. Another pail. And you just right up and over. And remember, well, not really remember. Earlier in the video how I said that I was having mechanical issues? Yeah. I attempted to fight the zombies over there, and then I came back, backtracked, and then had to fight him. There were difficulties. I tried to sneak past them the first time, because I wasn't ready for that level of combat. Now I know a thing or two. Because we are farmers. Bum ba dum bum 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 bum. I think my timer ran out? Yeah, my timer ran out. Okay. So, this might actually be a good place to end this, because shit's about to pop off right there. But this is Tainted Grail. I know this one wasn't the most exciting. Trust me, this game's a lot more fun. I wouldn't have bought the collector's edition if I didn't enjoy it. I've never bought a collector's edition before, which I might, whenever that shows up, because it's supposed to be like early June, I might actually like bring it up in front of camera. But I'm gonna end this. I'll explain more of that in the next video. So we'll just end this here. Later.